On the morning of Sunday, August 15th, when Justin Trudeau was on his way to Rideau Hall to call this election, there were under 2,000 COVID-19 cases in Canada. Today, there are over 5,000, more than twice as many, and the number is growing exponentially. Justin Trudeau, in the full knowledge this would happen, called an expensive, unwanted, and unnecessary election anyway. A $600 million power grab, the costliest in Canadian history. That's not leadership. It's self-interest. A Prime Minister who will call an election in the midst of a pandemic is not a person you can trust. I've said before that this election is a choice about Canada's future. But this election is also a choice about trust, about the character and qualities that we want to reward in Canadian society. On ne peut pas faire confiance à un Premier ministre qui déclenche une élection en pleine pandémie. J'ai déjà dit que cette élection est un choix pour l'avenir du Canada. Mais cette élection est aussi un choix pour la confiance. It's an election about whether or not we reward Justin Trudeau for breaking his promise and calling an unnecessary $600 million election in the middle of a pandemic. Friends, I got into politics for one reason. The same reason I served in the Air Force for 12 years. To serve my country. Every day in this campaign, I've stood up and talked about how we could make Canada a better place. I launched Canada's recovery plan on the first full day of this election. 164 pages in lavish detail, maybe too much detail. For 29 days, I've stood before you and announced policy after policy on everything from leadership on mental health to getting spending and inflation under control, from building 1 million new homes to giving Canadian workers a break. Today, I announced my plan to secure childcare for Canadian families, to put parents back in the driver's seat when it comes to choosing the kind of options that work best for their kids, to help lower-income families today, not 5 years from now, with up to 75% of childcare expenses covered. Aujourd'hui, j'ai annoncé mon plan pour agir pour la garde d'enfants, pour permettre aux parents de choisir les options de garde qui conviennent le mieux à leurs enfants, pour aider les familles à faible revenu aujourd'hui, pas dans 5 ans, pour les aider en supportant jusqu'à 75% des frais de garde d'enfants. But Justin Trudeau isn't interested in a serious debate about issues. The only thing that matters to him is his job. He's lunged from one wedge issue to another, dividing Canadians, blaming others for his shortfalls. Just yesterday, Justin Trudeau was at it again, refighting the battles of the past, railing against a platform and a party that no longer exists anywhere other than in his imagination. It's not 2015, Mr. Trudeau. It's 2021. And people aren't interested in the past. They care about their future. Justin, maybe you should spend more time thinking about the next 6 years rather than the last. Hier seulement, Justin Trudeau a recommencé avec les luttes du passé contre une plateforme et un parti qui n'existent que dans son imagination. On n'est pas en 2015, M. Trudeau. On est en 2021. Et les gens ne s'intéressent pas au passé. Ils pensent à l'avenir. Justin, il faudrait peut-être penser aux prochaines 6 ans au lieu des 6 derniers. For Canadians, the choice is clear. Do we reward Mr. Trudeau for calling an unnecessary $600 million election in the middle of a pandemic? Make no mistake, a vote for anyone other than Canada's Conservatives is a vote for more of the same from Mr. Trudeau. Jody Wilson-Raybould had the strength to say no to Justin Trudeau. On Monday, you can say no too. No to being taken for granted. No to more corruption. No to more borrowing. No to more lies. No to more of the same. Justin Trudeau started this election, but you can finish it. Send him a message. Say, yes to a better future. Say yes to a healthier Canada. Say yes to a wealthier Canada. Say yes to Canada's recovery. Justin Trudeau a déclenché cette élection, mais vous pouvez la finir. Envoyez-lui un message. Dites oui à un meilleur avenir. Dites oui à un Canada plus riche. Dites oui au rétablissement du Canada. I love this country, and I know you do too. Our best days are on the horizon, but we desperately need unity and a way forward. So vote for Canada. Vote for a brighter future. Vote to secure the future, and vote Conservative. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.